is Asaduddin Owaisi, three-time member of parliament who represents Hyderabad in Lok Sabha. So let me first ask you, Owaisi ji, what exactly kind of a role you are looking in a national politics?
No, I'm not looking for any role or a space or place for myself individually. I am trying what my party has been trying, that is to raise the issues pertaining to the minorities and Dalits and in particular Muslims. So that is what I'm doing. And maybe because...
That is a very political answer. Tell us truth.
Let me complete.
Owaisi is a MP, three-time MP from Hyderabad. You are from a political family. You have a very strong political views. What do you want from national politics? What kind of a space you are looking in national politics?
As I told you, I'm not looking for a space or a position. You see, with the advent of media, we have more media now. And with this digital revolution which India is going through, maybe people are more listening to what I have to say. But I'm being very honest with you. I'm not trying to be humble or such, but I don't want a political space for myself. See, this work which I'm doing, I'm carrying forward the work which was done by my earlier senior party leaders. So that is what I'm taking it forward.
So do you think really seriously that party or a leader like you standing up for Muslims will really help the cause of Muslim, help them join the mainstream of India if they are feeling alienated or if they are feeling injustice?
There has never been a Muslim leader in India, and there will never be a Muslim leader in India for many, many years to come. Muslims have always been voting for parties like Congress, whether it was Indira Gandhi, whether it was Rajiv Gandhi, or regional leaders like Mulayam Singh Yadav, Lalu Yadav, N.T. Rama Rao, Chandrababu Naidu, Sharad Pawar. But the issue is that despite voting for all these leaders, our socio-educational, economic, health indicators remain the same. In fact, the latest Human Development Indicators report shows that our position has even gone beyond, lesser than the Dalits. So who's to be blamed for this? Yes, partially the community has taken the responsibility, but it is the political parties in power who have used us, who have taken our vote, but there's no real development.
We don't see any tactics or strategy in your politics also. You are anti-BJP, you are anti-Congress, you are not helping Muslim community whom you represent. So what are you doing? You are just opposing them. Opposition will not help Muslim community whom you represent.
Well, you see, that is your argument, which I don't agree. I'll tell you why. Because if I have been part of the Congress UPA 8 years, I have seen them from close quarters.
Yes.
And I can tell you with all the responsibility that nothing happened. Yes, it was only during the first term of Manmohan Singh that this minority ministry came into existence, Sachar committee, some schemes were started. But after that, everything was forgotten. And this whole argument that you have to go along with the two national parties, I don't agree. Because can you put forward this argument to regional parties that these are national parties? There is definitely a place and a space to raise the issues. And please understand that whatever I am doing, this also creates a confidence in Indian democracy. This strengthens our democracy. This gives a voice to people who are feeling that our voices are not being heard. Now the question comes, what about your political success? Maybe not in my lifetime. Maybe not in my lifetime, so what? The issue is, see, everything cannot be judged on the basis of how much success I have gained individually. I might not be successful, fine, that is fine with me. I am ready to face failures, but I am pretty much sure that this work which I am doing, this is very much important to create an awareness within the Muslim community that you have an option.
Option
like me, my party, because you see...
But you are Hyderabad centric.
Doesn't matter.
Your all candidates lost in Mahagathbandhan in Bihar. You know what happened.
If a person who is to sell tea in Gujarat can become the Prime Minister of India, that clearly shows that this country is changing. I have only contested 6 seats out of 280 odd seats in Bihar. Yes, we didn't win, so what? You know, madam, if you go back in time, BJP had 2 MP seats. Now Congress has 44. So see, this political journey will take you up and down. That doesn't matter. What really counts is consistency, and you mark my words, that same place...
there is some big contradiction in your talks. Just a sec.
Let me complete.
Okay.
This same Bihar, you would see when we contest the Kishanganj parliament seat next time around.
Yes.
You will tell me, owaisi ji, you are right. You wait till next parliament elections.
Okay, owaisi ji, I want to tell you one big contradiction in your life and in politics, in your politics. I tell you what, you always say, on one hand, when you are quizzed by some journalists that you are actually ending up helping BJP, then you will say that, oh, actually there is no Muslim vote or there is no Muslim vote bank. But when I ask you why Muslims are in such a bad standard of life, then you are telling me Muslim votes are being used by the mainstream party. What is this contradiction?
Absolutely right. Because you see, if you have...
No, is there a Muslim vote bank in India or not?
There is a Hindu vote bank. If you go back in my parliament speech of 2014, I congratulated Narendra Modi for breaking this myth of whole Muslim vote bank. In this country of our great country of ours, there has always been a Hindu vote bank. If there was a Muslim vote bank, there would have been not 4% Muslims in Lok Sabha.
This argument can be demolished in 1 minute because in India there is a caste vote bank.
Madam, no.
So,
since 2004,
how do you justify super success of Mulayam Singh's career and Mayawati?
Exactly, even that caste is Hindu-centric. It is not Muslim-centric. So Yadavas have gained on my vote. Lalu's Yadavas have gained on my vote. What I am there is only for, we are there only as show boys. We are only good for iftar parties. We are only good for sending some flowers to Khaja Ajmeri Dargah. The core issues of the Muslim community have never been addressed. My argument is that if you have your independent political voice, let me give you an example. When the triple talaq debate took place, there are 2 Muslim Congress MPs in the Congress. One is the executive committee member of Darul Uloom Deoband, which is the highest in a theological school. He had given an interview that his own party said you cannot speak.
Who?
Maulana Asrarullah. Now why? Why was that? When it came to AIDMK, they have a single Muslim MP. He and myself, we moved amendments. So that is why I am saying the national parties will never allow an independent Muslim voice to raise issues concerning to day-to-day affairs of the Muslim community. Now, why don't you have more Muslim MPs in Lok Sabha? Fine, I am cutting into votes, everything. Why did Modi win 280 seats? Why is it that in our Indian parliament you have the Thakurs, the Brahmins, every upper caste is represented, or the OBC caste represented? Why not Muslim community? Why is there so much of negativity? Why is there so much of resistance to vote for a Muslim candidate? And out of these 23 MPs who got elected...
What do you think? Why?
Because you don't want to vote for Muslim candidates. Simple.
Why?
Because there is this sense of maybe hatred would be a proper word or not. I don't know.
In you and me and here, everybody is not like that.
No.
There are some people who
Madam, then you tell me, you are from Gujarat. From 1984, you don't have...
I'm from Mumbai.
Okay, but you know Gujarat very well.
Yes.
From 84, you don't have a Muslim MP?
Yes.
Who should I ask this question? From 2009, 2014, Maharashtra has no Muslim MP.
So
now, is that the problem of Muslim community? Karnataka, 2 Lok Sabha election you don't have. Who's to be blamed?
Uttar Pradesh in
Uttar Pradesh,
2014, not a single
Muslim MP. This is where when people come and preach me about secularism, of your existence is helping. I ask them, boss, please answer this question.
Owaisi, this is my first interview with you in television. I want to know from you in depth why. Just hatred and this kind of rhetoric won't help.
No, it is true.
Not hatred.
Madam, if that is not what you are saying, why is it that I am not being elected? Please tell me. The crass reality of the Indian democracy is that if you don't have a political voice, your issues will not be taken care of. Look at the examples I'll give you. Jats in Haryana, government is ready to give them reservation. Gujrats in Rajasthan, BJP is ready to give. Patels in Gujarat come out on street, you capitulate. Marathas come out on the street, you hold. Whereas
because of constitution,
what?
Because religion-based reservation is not allowed.
No, the point which I'm making.
No, you answer me that.
No, I'll answer you. I'll answer every question. The point I'm making is that these are the communities who, when they assert themselves, the government response is immediately. Whereas when I ask, you talk about religion. Madam, please tell me that in your Maharashtra state, 4% Muslim reservation was given.
Yeah, but
Bombay High Court had given a stay on Marathas, but not on Muslim reservation.
yes.
They said because to bring them into secular polity, their social educational backwardness is proven. Give it to them. You don't give them. Why don't you give them? BJP says sabka saath, sabka vikas. Please give it. This is the issue. There is an intellectual dishonesty when it comes to upliftment, empowerment, political representation of the Muslim community.
So, do you have any plan or strategy or ideas to change this situation?